That's the bank's now. It's been foreclosed on. I don't actually have the rights to it or anything anymore.
What's going on YouTube, and welcome back. This is day 2. So if you guys remember, I went to the courthouse and pulled some leads, probate leads. Spent about 45 minutes to an hour pulling some good leads. And so today what I'm going to do is go through and try to find the owners. And so with the probate, they give me the person's phone number. So I'm going to go through and call some of these people. But what I'm also going to do first is I'm going to call some of these pre-foreclosure leads. And at the courthouse, that's also available, but it doesn't give you the phone numbers. It just gives you the person's name, their property address, and it gives you the sale date. And so the sale date means that the court has already assigned a sale date, and this property is going to be sold at auction. And, right now I have a couple that I want to go after. These are going to be selling within the next 30 days. So I'm hoping these people are motivated and I can reach them somehow. So I'm going to deep dive into this thing and show you how I go about it. But let's get started. The first property I want to go after, I'm going to show you my screen so you can see it. The first property I want to go after is going to be this property here. And from what I see, the person has passed away. So let's search and see what comes up. Okay, so you can see right now, Doris and Leo. And from what I found, the person's name is Doris S. Leo. And you can see here it kind of gives you a couple names she may go by. So I'm assuming this may be the person I need to find right here. Let's click on it. And let's see if we can find a relative, because remember, she is passed away. So you can see here, deceased. And this is the property that I want. Here's the property address I want to go after right here. Okay. Remember, she's deceased, so I don't want to call her. I want to call her a relative. And from my understanding, she has a couple sons, maybe a daughter or so. Relatives, okay. Here we go, relatives. Charles Leo. I'm taking you through what I always do, so let me go to obituary. Her name is Doris Leo, obituary. Let's click on it and see if we can get a deep dive. So that's the lady right here. Okay, Doris Leo. Survivors are her sons, Charlie, wife is Tara. Then we got Chris and wife Cindy. Shelby, and there's Kings Mountain. Okay. So these are our two sons that the property should pass down to. So my goal is to reach out to Charles and to Chris to get them to see if we can reach them. All right. So here may be a potential phone number for the relatives, for Chris and Charles. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to call each of these numbers. Again, it may not be the right person, but let's call Charles first. We can click on Charles and use some information about him. Let's call Charles. 48 years old. And he may stay at the property. I'm not sure. Let's call him either way.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Leo, this is Julian McLain, sir. I'm so sorry to bother you. I was I was calling about a property I was interested in, sir, over on Longbow Point.
That's the bank's now. It's been foreclosed on. I don't actually have the rights to it or anything anymore.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir, because I was at the courthouse and I know I was looking at it for quite some time. I wasn't sure if anybody was staying there. I think that has it already been sold, do you know, to the bank or?
I don't know.
Okay, and that's why I wanted to call you because I saw that it had a sale date of I think October the 3rd or something or the 6th possibly. And I think I can maybe, give you or give the owner, some money if I can take it over. That's why I wanted to speak with
Yeah.
you.
I'll have to get back to you. I'm at work right now.
Okay.
But my mother was the owner and she passed away. And
Oh, my
she left
goodness.
the house to myself and my brother, but
Yes, sir.
we couldn't afford to keep it, so we
Yeah.
kind of let them have it.
I understand. That's why I'm definitely calling you, sir. I purchased 2 properties like this, and I helped the family out in a similar situation. So I can definitely, catch the payments up and everything, and also giving your brother, some money to put in your pocket if it works out for me. So
Okay.
I'm already prepared to. I've already spoken to my attorney about just in case, like I can reach somebody, and he's
Yeah.
already ready to go. We're just waiting on me to, pull the strings.
Okay. Just text me your information, and I'll talk to my brother and try to get back to you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
I won't be off until this evening.
I understand, sir. Is it okay if how late is too late for you? I'm up this evening too, so 7 or
Like
so.
9 or 10 o'clock.
Oh, perfect. Okay,
Well, yeah, I mean,
I'll do
all
that.
right. Well, I'll talk to you in a little bit. I got to get back to get to work.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, bye. Just like that. Listen, that was a pre-foreclosure lead I got from the courthouse. That was not a script. That was not, me making it up. That was me calling and being proactive, guys. And you can see, in just 2 days, I potentially have a solid lead. A solid lead. And listen, he said his mom passed away, which I already knew that. And he needs to speak to his brother about it. And so how this thing works is if the owner passes away, it goes down to the children, or if they have a spouse, 50% goes to the spouse, 50% goes to the kids if there's no will. In this case, the owner passed away, the spouse passed away prior to the owner. So the house would go down to the children. She has 2 sons. And I just spoke with the one son. He said that the bank owns it, which is not quite true yet. The bank is going to sell the property on the 6th of next month. So what I'm trying to do is get ahead of that to offer them something if I can. But if not, I can work it out with the bank possibly. So what I need to do is I'm going to give him a call or text him tonight, let him speak with his brother, and I'm going to go after this one very, very hard. So what I'm going to have to do is speak to the bank, get the mortgage information, see what the principal, the payoff amount is, the interest rate. These are details that I'm fairly comfortable with. But again, this is just 2 days into it, and see where we are. But I'm gonna deep dive this a little bit more. I'm gonna keep calling, but this is day 2. I don't want to overwhelm you guys, but listen, I've spent gas money so far. I've spent gas money going to the courthouse, coming back. I have my personal cell phone and been verified. I've already told you been verified is a fairly cheap service. I think you can pay $26 a month or 50 some bucks for every 3 months. This is a cheap service. It's not going to be as accurate. You have to go through many steps to get this. But I've reached one of the brothers on my fourth or fifth phone call. And so I'm going to stay on this one, see if I can work it out with the owners. And I know how to maneuver around this kind of deals because she's passed away more than 2 years ago. So I know how to maneuver around these kinds of deals. So let's see what happens, and talk to you guys soon.